Welcome to the Cougar Corner. Today our guest is Tomas Brock, the head coach of the Columbia men's basketball program. And Coach Brock, welcome to the Cougar Corner. Really looking forward to picking your brain here today. Let's talk first off about you taking over a program, following up after a Hall of Famer was here for so long and Coach Bircher.
Yeah, I'm very fortunate to work with Coach for 4 years and learn from him and kind of get a front row seat to how a first-class basketball program is run. And so I've taken a lot from him and some of the other coaches that I've been fortunate to play for and work for over the years, and trying to do our best to continue the strong tradition here at Columbia College.
You've had a lot of coaches to emulate, including your father, Coach Bircher, your older brother, who's hard at it, and luckily for you, I guess, and for the Cougars, he's no longer in this league.
Yeah, no, I've been fortunate. You mentioned my dad. That's kind of where my passion for the game started. You can remember growing up as a kid being in the gym every day for his practices, and I was running around on the sideline, and he was, of course, telling me to quit dribbling, quit shooting while he was trying to talk. But that's kind of where my passion came from, and got to play for him for 4 years. Moved on in college, got to play 3 years for Jeff Gio, who was an excellent college coach at SBU. Learned a lot from him. Worked with Ben McCollum for 2 years at Northwest Missouri State, who arguably right now is the best coach in the nation, regardless of level. I mean, what he's been able to do at Northwest is unbelievable. And then, a year for Jay Havens at East Central. And then you mentioned my brother, who Matt and I talk almost on a daily basis. And he has helped me a lot as an assistant, and then now as a head coach, first-year head coach. He's kind of been through that. And so I really lean heavily on him as well.
Your basketball team having a good year, very good year. Slow start, but playing very well now.
Yeah, it was a kind of a slow start, and some of that is we had several new guys that we were trying to mix in with some returners, as well as a new head coach, and so we're all trying to learn each other and kind of learn who we were as a team, and it took us kind of the first semester, I think, to really do that. But now, second semester, we've really been playing well, and I credit our guys. They've really bought into what we're trying to do, especially on the defensive end of the court. I've been very pleased with how our team has defended really throughout this second semester, and that's kind of become our calling card as a team is on the defensive end.
It's really it's the foundation of what you teach, isn't it? It's the foundation of the style you want to see your team play.
It is. We talk about in our program, some nights you make shots, some nights you don't. Obviously, we want to work really hard to get high percentage shots, and that helps over the course of a game and over the course of a season. But defense is something you can count on night in and night out. If you can defend and make it hard for the offense, then you give yourself a chance.
You're turning the corner and heading down the home stretch of 2019-2020. This club's still in a great position and a chance to really put some pressure on the league leader.
Yeah, we're still, in the mix, kind of on the outer edge, I guess, of the conference race. But there's really a couple things that, obviously you want to challenge for the regular season conference championship. But then you want to put yourself in position to have a chance to win the conference tournament championship, which either of those gives you an opportunity to continue playing on and to move on to Kansas City. So we're still in the mix for both of those things, and but we're also taking a one game at a time approach, and we'll try to just continue this hot streak that we've been on as of late.
What's going to be a key for this team to be playing in mid-March?
I think I mentioned the defense, but the flip side of that is we do need to figure out how to generate offense consistently. And so I think we've been through stretches where we've shot the ball really well from the perimeter. I think we're going to need to couple that with really strong defensive efforts. So if we can get hot at the right time, so to speak, offensively, and then continue to defend at a high level like we have been, then you never know.
Coach Tomas Brock, it's been a pleasure. Thanks.
All right, thanks, Tex.
Thomas Brock, the head coach of the Columbia Cougars. I'm Tex Little, and join us again for another version of the Cougar Corner.